Vamos prosseguir aqui. Milinho Gameplays. Hum. Putz, verdade, agora tô num acampamento cheio de gente, né? Dá pra tentar tirar um dinheirinho. Um dinheirinho, tipo, 10 moedas de ouro. Se eu sair pra lutear, eu ganho mais do que isso, mas eu quero a conquista lá de ganhar 100 moedas com a apresentação. Falhou no teste? Caralho! Tirei 2 no dado. Tá que o pariu. A galera ficou. Ah, ninguém vai jogar moedinha pro pai aí. Dá pra tentar outro em sequência? Aê, passei. Agora acho que eu ganhei dinheirinho. Mas agora só veio uma pessoa. Ah. Aê! É, não dá pra tentar o teste com as mesmas pessoas, basicamente. Tá, vou pegar as tochas. Vou começar a espalhar a tocha pra todo mundo, eu acho. Tentar uma apresentação aqui. Aê, sucesso, boa, Milo.
Let's get on with it.
I wish we had a bloody army. How's the barricade coming along?
Só acho que as pessoas poderiam, pelo menos,
Take a stroll, have a drink.
dar a moeda na minha mão em vez de jogar no chão, mas tudo bem.
Pardon, but I've no mind for small talk.
Ok, foi educado.
True soul, I believe. How fortunate we are to have you among us.
Mano, o Milo ficou muito legalzinho com essa roupa. Queria dizer não. E com essa lira do tamanho dele também.
I want to have a word.
Meu Deus, aqui vai ter muito
Free
NPC.
as you are, this is no time for a natter. Head on into Last Light.
Let's head inside. There's food and warmth to spare.
Wagons right here.
Preparing to march, I wager.
Keep that way.
Deixa eu dar F5, eu quero ver o que dá pra fuçar nesse osso aqui. Vou explicar o que acontece.
Is that dark more than wicked? I don't believe it. His territory ran from the Wood of Sharp Teeth to Cloak Wood. It took half an army to drive him out.
Have a gander at the
How did he end
finest
up
stock.
here?
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlach? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa!
How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
Ensina ela
From the
aí,
look of
Karlach.
things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case,
Karlach sábia.
want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ah! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
Engrupir os... Eu não sei o que isso significa.
Sorry, soldier, but I didn't ask for your 2 coppers. The advice I give a thief kid from the coast is between me and them.
Tá, vou dar F8 que eu não quero a desaprovação da Karlach. Eu só queria entender qual era o conselho, não sabia que ia ofender. Vou pesquisar aqui no Google, já que isso foi traduzido. Engrupir... já esqueci qual é o conselho. Engrupir os grandes. Ah, será que eu tenho...
Don't be shy.
Ah,
Have a
sucesso de
gander at
novo,
the
beleza.
finest stock.
I don't believe it. His territory ran from the Wood of Sharp Teeth to Cloak Wood. It took half an army to drive him out. How did he end up
Tá,
here?
não precisa repetir tudo de novo. Já.
Welcome! A lot.
Well,
I saw you. How'd you... I've been...
from the fight with those.
In that case...
Tá, o diálogo todo mundo já
Nice
viu.
try, Shorty.
Tá.
Keep it up, though.
Engrupir
You'll be scamming
com
with the
os
greats in
grandes.
no time.
Engrupir com os grandes. Engrupir... Eu só acho engrupir em si. Engrupir seria enganar, iludir, fazer alguém de bobo. Ah, acho que quer dizer enganar pessoas importantes, mas... sei lá, alguma coisa assim.
It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need? I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
Ok.
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
O pior é que eu tô pobre, hein, criança. Acabei de gastar bastante dinheiro, então eu vou ficar nisso aqui.
It isn't leaving my sight.
Qualquer coisa eu volto aqui pra ficar de olho nessa.
Premium trinket. What are you looking for?
Tá, deixa eu ver, a chave tá por aqui. Vara de pesca alerta. Ah, o portador da vara não pode ser surpreendido, a menos que algo inesperado aconteça. Gostei da descrição. Elixir da crueldade. O número necessário a causar um acerto crítico reduzido em 1. Substitui o efeito de outros elixires. Manto da bruma astuta. Quando o portador se desengaja, também cria uma nuvem de névoa com 2 metros de raio que dura um turno. Isso aqui talvez seja bom no Astarion. Se bem que eu não uso muito o desengajar com o Astarion, mas ele pode desengajar na bônus, né? Eu não uso muito desengajar em geral, pra falar a verdade. Eu acho que eu não vou comprar essa, deixa eu ver. Eu tô com 600 de dinheiros. Vou vender esse medalhão aqui. Vender essa laúde. Vou deixar a roupinha da Carla, original da Carla aqui. Tá, tem mais nada pra vender. Acho que eu não vou comprar nada. O que essa bota faz? Acrobacia mais 1, classe de armadura mais 1. Nossa, pelo mais 1 de classe de armadura eu fiquei tentado. Só a bota do Milo é interessante que ela aumenta a velocidade, a distância que ele anda, né? Consegue andar pra caralho se ele usar ação bônus. E os inimigos têm desvantagem em acertar ataque de oportunidade nele, então dá pra ele dar uma boa movimento. É quase uma ação ardilosa, quase. Pelo aspecto de aumentar a distância que ele anda, é até melhor. Pelo aspecto dele ainda ter a chance de levar o ataque de oportunidade, é pior. Caralho, eu gostei dessa. Milo tancudo, 21 de CA. Se eu usar a botinha... Mas eu acho que eu não vou comprar, não. Esse manto. Desengage aqui. Eu realmente não desengajo muito. Acho que eu não vou gastar com...
Pleasure doing business with you.
Tá, deixa eu comprar a porra da chave, vai.
What can I get you?
Sinto que isso vai ter
What about it?
alguma importância.
This is a valuable piece, so it's gonna cost a lot. And that is the price isn't changing. As Mole would say, suit yourself.
Ok, não tem dinheiro pra isso.
Have a gander at the
Tá, isso aqui
finest
realmente
stock.
não é roubo se eu pegar aqui? A mãozinha não tá vermelha. Deixa eu pegar a ferramenta. É, ninguém reclamou. Se ninguém reclamar, vambora.
Wunderbar.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
Também não estão me impedindo. Sobreposição de cura maior. Não é possível alcançar? Carlac, lê pra mim ali, por favor. Ué?
Last night's best bargains right here.
Ok.
Despite everything, I have something to ask.
Ah, you found your way. Good. I thought I'd scout ahead, check for any nasty surprises, of which I found a great deal. Shades, death, harpers, flaming fist, and this, of course, and the makings of an alchemist's workbench. Ingredients, too. There's a recipe I'm trying to replicate. Something that might help you. That is, if you're still going to help Wulbren and the others.
Eu vou, relaxa.
In that case, you'll be very pleased to learn what I have in store for you. A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the Deep Gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren.
Wulbren.
They didn't get trapped. They were kidnapped. Taken against their will by those cultists. If I ever get my hands on one of them... Well... With you on the job, perhaps I won't have to find out. I'll do my part, according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours. The Brilliant Retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it. Let's not ruin the surprise, hmm? You do whatever it is you do. Some of us are counting on you.
Ok.
Right back at you.
Olá, Mol.
Look, you're welcome and all, but I got to chat with bigger fish. Later.
A
Thought you'd be
Tiefling
10 yards
Barda.
tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one. Gone. And more than half the others with him. We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... Maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse.
Putz.
This army of the Absolute is growing and flowing towards Moonrise. There's worse than goblins on the roads now. I thought we might pass unnoticed along the fringes of this place. Escape the owlbear by hiding in its shadow, so to speak. You can see exactly how well that went. Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
Alfira, Alfira!
Oh, you're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. Honestly, terribly. I still can't believe it. The cultists, the screams. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here. Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
Falta de opção.
Heart's Requiem, right? The hero survives a war and rebuilds her life, stronger than ever. A tale worth remembering. Especially now. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit. Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful out there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
Tá, Karlak, você está com os ferros infernais? Não. Por que eu tirei da Karlak mesmo? Eu não deveria ter feito isso. Vamos lá buscar os ferros infernais que o Demon talvez esteja por aqui. Cadê o baú?
Let's have a look.
Só dois? Achei que tinha mais. Achei que tinha uns 3. Ah, tem mais um aqui. Por que não ficou junto com os outros? Se eu organizei pelo tipo. Peso, talvez? Mas eu acho que era 3 mesmo que eu tinha. Eu deixei esses ferros tudo na Karlak, não posso tirar dela não. Esse ferro infernal não vai ser mais leve que carta, então acho que aqui eu já peguei todos. Deixa eu colocar no inventário da Karlak. Pronto, agora vamos procurar o Demon. Ó o Roland. Hora da conversa bad.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did. Cute. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me.
Confesso que eu não botava muita fé em você, Roland.
Part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened. Oh, I will. You go save the world. Or your own ass. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Acho que eu acabei de matar o Roland. É tipo, o Milo também não... A primeira opção lá é responsabilidade minha. Acho que a Krista falaria isso. O Milo não. E aí, Umi? É o que fala... Oh, não, eu...
He didn't like it then either.
If this is about Roland, go away! Sorry. Roland snapped too and I didn't like it. Right? He went through 3 bottles before I told him to stop. It was for his own good. He can barely stand up straight. Yeah. He did save us after all. Anyway, it's his loss. This book. Old, dusty, full of strange lettering. Pretty sure it's magic. I was gonna give it to Roland so he could learn new spells, you know? Beats drinking till he forgets the ones he knows. It's for Roland.
Ok. Não, acho que eu não vou insistir, não.
Anyway, I'm sick of talking. You can go now. Bye-bye.
Demon. Me como, moleque das arpias.
This place is awesome. There's so much stuff.
Mas se não tá contando como roubo. Quando o portador causa dano de ferido, também cria um círculo de gelo de 4,5 metros em volta dos alvos. Isso aqui vai pro Gale. Que tem um raio de gelo lá, de truque. Pode atacar com gelo toda a rodada, né? Já que é truque. Quanto tempo continuarei meu suplício nesse lugar? Eu deveria ter chegado em Baldur's Gate a um decêndio, mas aquele infeliz guarda do pedágio não quis acertar meus documentos. Quando meu pai souber disso, ficará furioso. Tem algo de estranho nesse vilarejo. As pessoas aqui perambulam como se estivessem escondendo alguma coisa e os altares da donzela da lua parecem abandonados, mal cuidados. Tentei descobrir mais sobre Catherine Thorne, líder do vilarejo, mas só de falar sobre ele as pessoas ficam nervosas. Não sei se aguento ficar mais 1 hora nesse local detestável.
I missed that.
Baldur's Gate burns.
Far from it. We lead a way into the towers. I intend to...
If you're poking around this god's forsaken place, you must have someone in Moonrise too. Hope you find them.
Tá, parece que tá acontecendo uma coisa importante aqui.
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet. I don't suppose you found a way into the towers?
Ainda não. Exatamente essa.
I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
You know the name Gortash, a counselor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. But he is no lord.
Deixa eu rever quem falou. Lord? É, chamou de Lord.
The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives. Except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
Patrols report more activity among the cultists, Mom. Preparing to march, I wager.
So Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this Steel Watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick. No. But they always seem to get it, don't they?
How can I help?
Eu só queria saber se tinha algum comentário. E você, Umbral, tem algum comentário?
Shah's blessings upon you.
Não. A Gale equipa.
You're heading into the towers, are you? Good. I pray it's not too late for Duke Ravengard.
Nice to see a friendly face come out the shadows for once.
An extra blade could be the difference between rescuing Duke Ravengard or losing him forever. I hope you'll help us.
I will. Putz, eu podia ter o Will nessa conversa aqui também, né? Seguinte, Gay, eu espero no acampamento aí.
How can I help?
Vou trazer o... Não, o Will fica no lugar da Umbral, por causa da orientação, né?
Shah's blessings upon you. If you're sure. A shame.
Will, cadê você?
Well met. Then we know our mission. All roads converge at moonrise. I was 11 when the Councillor spotted and slayed an assassin who stalked father from the shadows. I was 13 when she brought word of a goblin warband advancing on Rivington. Her keen scouting saved 100 lives that day. The Councillor's loyalty to my father is beyond question. She's as steady as Tyr's heartbeat, as upstanding as the Sword Mountains. Father's at Moonrise Towers, and we need to save him. They want violence, they want control, they want Baldur's Gate. Who better than Grand Duke Ravengard to surrender it? Who better than the commander of the Flaming Fist to dismantle its defenses? They will infect him, and the city's guardian will become its ruin, unless we put a stop to it. We can't and we won't. The shadows be damned. That's the...
Ação mística. A Will já não enxerga no escuro? Ele é humano bruxo. Tá, ainda tá contando como humano mesmo depois de ser transformado em diabo? É que eu não quero aprender magia nova. Que tá... E elas não gastam isso. Tá. Minhas magias raio nauseante, esfera cromática e silêncio. Você pode conjurar essas magias uma vez por descanso longo e elas não gastam espaço em magia. Tá. É que as que gastam espaço de magia eu poderia simplesmente só aprender, né? Você aprende a conjurar união com as sombras. Eu acho que eu vou de vigor ínfero. Sempre ter 5 de vida a mais. Magia do alimento, praga, porta dimensional, escudo flamejante. vou aprender essa praga aqui. Substituir magia. Acho que não tem nenhuma que eu queira pegar de nova. Deixa eu ver se tem alguma que eu quero me livrar. Contra magia não. Bola de fogo eu não quero perder. Remover maldição não. Não faz que eu mal tô usando, mas... ok. Não, vou manter as que eu tenho. É isso aí. Tá, já que já estamos aqui, Will. Cadê a sua vitalidade vazia aqui? E é só nele que vai. Pronto. Tinha colocado de dar projétil em você, eu acho que eu vou só aumentar sua CA mesmo. Você não tem armadura arcana? Vem cá, Gale. Conjura armadura arcana no Will também. Não pode ter uma armadura equipada? Isso aqui conta como armadura? Ah, não tem nome de armadura. Ah, isso aqui é armadura leve. Tem uma roupinha básica só pra não deixar o Will pelado? Acho que não. Só vai ficar sem essa armadura, então. Devia ter guardado. Ah, toma a roupinha da Carlac. Olha, a CD dele até aumentou. Mesmo. Pera, essa aqui é do... Will com roupa de Carlac. Pronto, essa armadura eu vou vender aqui. Pronto, e agora... 17 de AC. E conjura em si mesmo também, né? Pronto. Agora bora voltar.
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him. If you know how to get through to him,
Don't hesitate.
The patient is physically well, but psychologically detached, dissociated from himself. Without a reminder of who he is, of what he held dear, his mind will remain lost to the darkness. You notice the distinctive calluses on the man's hands, the kind only developed from decades of playing the lute.
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway. If he does, he isn't sane.
Something poking from his pocket. Might be worth a gander.
Monsters snuffling and stalking in the shade where we are walking.
E as outras avaliações? Eu achei que poderia tentar arcanismo também.
After all he's been through.
É, só que se eu tentar mexer no bolso dele, a galera... Vai lá, Will.
Flame color. That's... We found him out.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been...
A century locked inside a Sharan curse will do things to a man. But you're not alone, sir. We're here with you. And I'm sure you've got relations, maybe some long-lived friends even who want to be seeing you. Oh, if you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
Não dá pra fazer outra avaliação. Tipo, eu deveria poder fazer um arcanismo e tal. Tipo, não é uma ação rápida. Eu posso fazer uma atrás da outra. Ué, que porra tá acontecendo aqui? Tá, falaram que tem coisa interessante no bolso dele, mas tipo, eu tenho que me livrar da mulher, senão... Me livrar dela não no sentido matando, né? Mas se eu tentar roubar ele aqui, não vão gostar. Eu acho. Tá, vou dar um F5. Se dá bosta, porque eu simplesmente, numa sessão de RPG, nessa situação, eu perguntaria, parece que tem algo interessante no bolso dele, que possa ajudar. Eu não quero pegar pra mim, eu quero só ajudar na investigação. Então eu vou tentar fazer isso. Só que nem dá pra tentar se esconder. Olha lá, e pare com isso. Só de tentar se esconder tá irritando a galera. Tá, vamos pro andar de baixo aqui. Talvez o Demon esteja por lá. Torçamos para o Demon estar vivo, Karlak.
You need something? Ask Jahira. I'm on duty.
What's up
Acho que eu já falei com esse.
You look well equipped. Good. You wouldn't believe the state of some of these lads.
Não. O que tem nessa porta? Ninguém preso aqui, ninguém aqui. É um bom de evidência, eu não vou mexer. Quero procurar o Demon. O Demon não tá por aqui? Será que é um dos que tá perdido? É, caraca. Se for um dos que tá sumido, você não tá com muita sorte. Ó, aqui tem uma forja. Aqui ele! Achamos, Karlak.
Karlak? I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlak to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please. Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlak, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus, for good, this thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but...
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Thank you. I can't believe it. Thank you, Damon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Right? All this doom and gloom. I have something far more exciting on my mind than this bloody tin box. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could
Ela vai sair
ever
abraçando
repay.
todo mundo do
It's
acampamento.
been my pleasure. Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
This is the best day. The best day. I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast. I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye.
Vou nessas não, pô.
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand.
Na real eu entendo, mas beleza.
But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. You heard Damon. There is no solution. It's hell or bust. I choose bust. But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please. Thanks, soldier. I just want to celebrate this. At least for a little.
Comentários?
How beautiful it must be to know you can hold a hand, caress a cheek after going so long without.
Você tá muito estranho com a roupa da Carla aqui, Will.
Stop, right? There's always a way. There has to be.
Então, eu já conversei isso com ele.
Then we know our mission. All roads converge at Moonrise. I was
Só quero ver se o diálogo some.
at Moonrise Towers, and we need to save him. We can't and we won't. The shadows be damned.
Pronto, é isso. Comentário, Gale.
I know well the pain of seeing your life's hourglass running empty. Grasping at any means of slowing the grains as they slip inexorably through your fingers. Karlach's fate may be ordained, but her actions are not. She will make each breath count. We can be sure of that.
Deixa eu dar um F5 depois dessa conversa. Tá, agora vamos conversar com a Jahira. Desculpa deixar esperando, Jahira. Tava procurando um mecânico infernal.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink.
Oh, my gods!
To your very good health.
Yeah. I mean, it's an honor, milady.
I will gladly drink to your health as well, Karlach.
Não vou examinar, não.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
Teoricamente a larva não tá me enchendo muito o saco. Tipo, só as conexões mentais aí de vez em quando, mas tipo, em termos de transformação, nenhuma influência. Isso aqui.
You want to deny the parasite has any sort of hold on you, but somehow you can't. Jahira spots your confusion, and her eyes narrow.
It's the wine. I added a herb to your cup that betrays your lie. Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I? Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. General Ketherick Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketherick Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketherick is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Without a cure to your infection, that lifetime might become rather limited. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketherick's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Finest stock!
Duas inspirações de uma vez só? Que delícia.
Take it easy while you can. We'll keep the watch.
I didn't realize I had an audience.
Tava concentrado, hein? Até porque a gente não tava no stealth.
The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. Myself and Our Lady are doing what we can to hold the line. I hear you and your tadpole will be our offense. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira has sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric. Perfect.
It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out. Ketherick is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Huh?
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketherick himself.
He's a flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketherick, alive.
Cuidado 6, mas bora de orientação.
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl.
The girl é essa clériga.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Só que se eu escolher lutar, eu não posso. Eu tenho que matar ele. Eu não posso deixar ele fugir. Porque senão vai estragar meu disfarce de alma pura, né?
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course.
É, eu sabia que isso ia estragar meu disfarce.
Ketherick will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
E vou salvar a Constituição. Então, o que eu seria esse cara? Resistências? Nenhuma resistência? Então taca fogo nele. O alvo deve ser humanoide. Tá, se eu acertar isso, 55% de chance. Isso aqui, 55%. Toque chocante, 80%. Vai, toque chocante.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Will. Ele já tá na bosta, Will. Mas eu acho que eu vou apelar e foda-se. Ainda bem que eu tentei apelar, né, Will? Mas se afasta um pouco por causa do grito vampírico dele. Não! Mas tipo, foi morte, ela nem caiu inconsciente.
Isabel! No!
Mas eu não vou dar F8 pra tentar salvar, não. Tipo, foi. Falhou.
Nine hells happened. God spare us. Ketheric was planning our demise all along.
Nossa, Will, você podia ter derrotado o cara, Will.
There's very little time. Even if last light falls, your mission does not change. You must find Ketheric Thorm. And you must kill him.
Você não devia ter errado, Will.
As impossible as that task sounds, there must be a way to break the spell that makes him invincible. There are secrets in this ancient waste hidden from... But hark. Something stirs.
It's happening. They'll all be taken by the shadows. Only by the grace of Isabel's spell will we be spared the same fate. We cannot hesitate. Not even for those we knew. Those we cared for. They're no longer who they were. Still your hearts, and steady your hands. To battle!
Caralho, todo mundo se transformou? Puta que pariu. Agora a vontade de apertar F8 tá gigante, gigante. Saber o que eu vou fazer? Chegar aqui. Gastar o grito da minha espada. Dá uma inspiração até pra dar uma curinha pro Gale. E é isso, concentração, são bônus, movimento. Gale. Joguei uma tempestade de gelo pra até atrasar eles de chegarem na gente, né? Eu acho que vai ser melhor que a bola de fogo. E fica perto da galera pra ficar no raio do grito da espada do medo. Will, você não pode mais usar magia, né? Real. Eu vou tentar matar esse. Empurrar esse aqui pra mais longe. Na real, eu vou tentar empurrar os dois. Eles estão mais longe. Pro gelo atrapalhar eles. Só matei aqui.
Over there.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Deixa aqui pra afetar os alvos que estão perto da Karlach.
Allow me to demonstrate. Oh yes.
De novo, fica perto dos melee, ô maguinho. Fica perto deles.
Holding back.
Vai lá, Jarreira. O Damon, não! Puta que pariu, a vontade de apertar F8 tá gigantesca, gigantesca.
Soldier.
Mano, que bosta, que bosta. E a confusão do Milo não fez eles se atacarem, não? Qual o raio da explosão? Eu acho que pega o Milo. Então eu vou mirar nesse... Seguinte. Dá um passinho pra trás, Milo. Tá, porra, criou um alvo grande. Uma área maior do que eu esperava. Tá, vem cá, o Wilkes aguenta um pouquinho mais de pancada que o Gale.
Incoming. Yoink.
Não achei que a área do Gale ia pegar tão longe. É porque tinha água aqui da outra tempestade que derreteu, né? Verdade. Mas tá que o pariu, eu tô triste. Acho que vou tocar a distância mesmo. Ah, dá pra mirar por aqui? Ok. Não vou fazer nada na bônus agora, não. Ah, caiu. Tá. Tem 81% de chances de acertar. Mas não consigo se livrar dos dois. É o seguinte. Você é fraco, não eu. Tá porra! Quem começou a dar choque em todo mundo aqui? Nossa, eu vou tomar dano de choque. Não tá com passo nebuloso, né? Toma um pergaminho.
Survival is all that matters. Things
Jahira, sobreviva. Jahira morreu. Puta que pariu. É você que tá tornando as coisas elétricas, Gale. Aqui eu vou acabar indo de... Pelo menos eu vou ter outra chance, mas porque eu vou morrer. Não sei se isso é bom. Não teve animação de ataque.
Jimmy on the go.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Ah, o Gale caiu.
Still breathing, despite everything. No bloom, all doom. Pawn to cleric 4. Come on.
E aquele foguinho? Fogo não deve ser ruim encontrar. Fogo deve ser bom.
Favors the fearless.
Só pode usar um, como eu esperava. Não, 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 não. On your way, nada.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Alguém não pode pisar na água. Tá, ele não vai andar pra fazer isso, né? Acho que vai. Não! Merda, eu não achei que você ia andar. Achei que tinha alcance.
Battle favors the fearless. I won't give in. Let me recite their demise. Outflank, outsmart.
Let's go with fire, baby.
Life comes easy these days. Battle favors the fearless.
Ué, não dá pra tirar daqui?
Rough tempest I will raise. On it.
Ah, pisou na água de novo.
No holding back.
É, acho que eu vou ganhar essa. Eu nem sei se eu queria, porque eu queria dar um F8 aí.
Never a dull moment. Forever dauntless.
Ah, não.
You're not gonna like this, mate.
Nothing will stand in my way. Swords meet sorcery. This is my time.
Nossa, um divide um sonho aquele cara.
On my feet.
Tá. Aí aqui a gente faz o seguinte, Will. Você vai sair de novo pra voltar um Brauma. E ela revivificar essa Jahira aí. Não, esse diálogo continua voltando. Ah, esqueci, até esqueci de...
Well met.
Vou só ignorar esse diálogo.
Are you sure? And just...
Moving in.
Poor Karlak. She can finally seek out the touch of another, only to be told she might not have much time left. Difficult to say. A fellow servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up. I'll need to see where his allegiances truly lie.
Esse papinho, Brauma.
All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
Deixa eu ver, acho que eu vou...
Already feeling better.
Precisa agrupar o Gale também.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here.
Stadium, você vem.
So, the untouchable Karlak is untouchable no more. I'd shake her hand, but she can still snap me in two, so, probably safest to skip it.
Mas ela é de boa, pô. Ela não vai te quebrar no meio.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Nossa, o barulho de morte. Infelizmente eu vou dar F5 aqui. Deixa eu só...
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Impossível.
No one stopped me yet.
F Jahira, então. Suponho que pergaminho também não deu pra usar. Não dá. F5 então, né? Fazer o quê? Além de chorar.
Ready.
É, não é roubos, tá todo mundo morto. Isso aqui era a vendedora, né? Deixa eu organizar pelos mais recentes. Vou colocar um escudinho no Astarion. Essa túnica talvez seja bom no Will.
What's inside? Que destreza, que destreza. Eu acho que a gente pode pegar as evidências lá embaixo agora, né? Mas vamos ver se alguém sobreviveu, mas não duvido. Se alguém não ficou louco. Putz, será que vai ter mais treta por aqui? Que tinha mais gente desse outro lado. Seres... Alfira, não! É, não tem uma música tristinha pra tocar pra Alfira. E as crianças se esconderam? E o meu amigo Gnomo? Ah não, o gatinho, não, nem tinha visto o gatinho. Luvas do autômato.
Teste de resistência de força +1. Interface de circuitos. Você é considerado um construto. Suas jogadas de ataque com armas têm vantagem e você tem resistência a danos elétricos. Interessante. Diário de barcos. Locais de interesse, taverna, canção élfica, sereia corada, ruínas do retiro da lua, umbra eterna, o Ublin provavelmente levado à força, entrevista elementos desagradáveis conhecidos e desconhecidos, vão encontrá-lo. Cara, a mãe do Ublin, o nome dela, escreva para perguntar, escreva para informar, escreva com relação a chamas. 2 chamas no... Ah, cara... Capacitário. E o carinha que tava aqui? Ele tá morto. Aqui é o canto que eu tava. Vamos pro andar de cima. Mas é aí onde começou a treta da minha parte, né? Desde que eu tornei meu mundo disse em mim, eu aceito os meus pulmões, eu não consigo me livrar dela, ela nunca sai de mim. Essa morte que fede meu interior. Algumas coisas que nem mesmo a donzela da lua pode curar, algumas coisas que ela jamais aceitaria em seus devotos. Nunca deveria ter voltado. Ó, o sobrepeso aí tá foda, hein, Milo? Tá, até agora eu não vi Mo e as crianças. Há esperanças de alguém ter sobrevivido. Acho que eu nunca nem vi o que tinha aqui em cima. Definitivamente não vi.
Bet I can crack that open.
Malha de força ondulante. Armadura pesada. Absorção de propulso de energia ao sofrer dano perfurante, cortante de construção. Tá, vou mandar pra acampamento.
Let's see what this does.
Tá, agora bora pegar o que tem aqui, né? Não tem ninguém vivo pra aproveitar.
Might be useful. Mano, tô triste. Tô triste. Tristeza. Cadê essas crianças?
What am I to do?
Calma.
have seen everything.
Long way to go still.
Onde é que aqui um Brahma? Ah, eu tirei o auxílio dela. Não sei, será que eu boto o auxílio de volta? Tira isso, coloca o auxílio.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Frente maldição. As peças sustentáveis sombras seguindo toda a luz e vida. Mesmo aqueles com tocha com óleo não estão seguros. Volte agora. Mesmo aqueles com tocha. Não, deu um F5 antes de ler isso, então.
If not over, then through. The dark's strong here. There's too useless.
Ok, não dá pra explorar isso então. Bex!
What's that? No traps, please.
Parece que tem ou vai ter algo importante. Ou deveria ter se os NPCs tivessem ficado vivos, né? As minas explosivas ainda estão explodindo? Sim.
Victims of the Shadow Curse. At least they were afforded a burial.
Foi? Vamos receber um enterro. Um aberto. Meu Deus, que medo. Achei que tinha brotado o bicho.
What's hiding here?
Vamos tentar explorar a parte da qual eu não andei ainda. Aqui eu acho que não vai ter muito que andar, já cheguei no fim do... Eu vim de onde? Eu vim daqui de cima, né? Então não aparenta ter um caminho pra cá. Pra cá, mas tem um pra cá. Esse aqui.
Ellie May, my light, my hope, my joy.
What's that?
Vou dar um F5 aqui que eu acho que vai ser treta.
Where lies your guilt?
The waning moan.
You walk in the darkness unafraid. How curious. A fair point. Perhaps this one could assist us. The murdered lie silent. The raven asks, will you be their voice? Forgive me. It has been some time since I spoke to another. This woman tended a bar where she took her patrons, her friends, into her confidence. Promised their secrets were safe with her. Yet she turned their words into knives and stabbed them in the back. They died because of her. And to this day, her victims lie unavenged. I have no heart. I seek a record of this one's crimes, written in her own hand. Through it, I can summon her spirit and force her to face trial for her crimes. My reasons are of no consequence. Your soul sparks with justice, with fortitude. This is your chance to bring a murderer to justice, to avenge her victims. Will you take it?
Tô afim não.
A pity. I thought I sensed the spark of heroes in you.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
Agora apareceu o vermelhinho nela.
Keep your distance, darling. A crooked touch.
No one back home will ever believe this. Have to keep going.
That might be worth a look.
Pera, o que aconteceu? Ah, os outros ficaram surpresos. A Carla aqui não pode ficar surpresa. Entendi. Ah, meu Deus, o Milo gastou a ação dele agora. Não, não gastou, beleza. Tá, mas essa chama que ela produz, deixa eu ver. De 8 a ser arremessada. Mas ela já tava com a chama na mão.
The wrong fight. For a loathsome name.
Longer like this.
Miss this.
Meu Deus, todo mundo para de errar.
One day I'll catch a break.
Brauma, tá na hora daquela oração curativa, marota aí. Acho que ainda vou fazer um descanso curto. Só que se eu for fazer um descanso curto, eu vou trocar um Brauma por alguém que tá machucado da outra parte, né? Especialmente o Will.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Shah's blessings upon you. If you're sure. A shame.
Will, tu volta. Esse é o Gale. Cadê o Will?
Don't waste a step. Just what I need.
Well met. That's the...
É, o Will não tava machucado? Achei que ele tava. Tá, então eu vou aproveitar esse descanso pra curar quem? Eu posso ver a vida da galera pelo mouse. O Laser tá full life. O Astarion tá... Ah, mas ele já tá na party comigo. Vou trocar o Will pelo Gale, então. Carlac também tá bem machucado.
Well met. Are you sure? And just...
Vem, Gale. Ganhar uma curinha.
Go ahead. I'm listening. With...
Pronto, tá na party. Descanso curto. Já pode voltar pro seu descanso.
I question the wisdom of that. I'll be here.
E umbrar uma volta.
Lady of Sorrows guide us. All right. What's next? Let's get this thing open.
Não, não, não. Você não. É acostumado a apertar F4 com as talhas.
Delicious. With pleasure.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Os flechas pro Astarion. Tá, aqui é canto que eu já conheço. Então vamos pegar a estrada aqui. Aqui pra direita. Vamos pra esquerda. Olha a percepção. Eita, aqui tem o maior. Nossa, o Milo vai cair muito nessa.
Covered.
Resistência a fogo? Imunidade elétrica, resistência a frio. Resistência necrótica. Esses caras, por serem de planta, não deveriam ser vulneráveis a fogo? Então, ó, o que a gente tem pra arremessar pra tentar afastar esses caras da gente? Já vão ter que dar a volta por aqui, alguns, pelo menos. Pegou na Karlach? Ela não tava sancionada no negócio. Nossa, quanto texto tá aparecendo na tela. É que se eu fizer isso, o Milo vai cair. Tá, o bicho não morreu ainda, então talvez o Milo não caia. Mas se eu tô imóvel, que tá rolando o turno do Astarion? Se eu não posso fazer porra nenhuma. Umbralma, eu preciso que você se liberte, Umbralma. Não tem muita coisa que eu possa fazer. Ah, esqueci que tinha um aqui ainda. Caralho. Ok. Ah, toma a chama sagrada, vai.
Shall I cut and run? Time to move.
Let's end this. Onward.
Nothing important is ever easy. What path lies before me? Still on my feet. At the ready.
Push this.
The gods are watching me. Maybe I need more pockets.
Nice little nap.
Autoimolação. Fogo assim para obter calor. Ok. Deixa no acampamento. Bralma, você vem? Acho que vou fazer um descanso longo. Eu tô depois de descanso curto ainda tô com clava de ferro. Vamos ver qual tá, só isso? Acampamento, então. Tá, aqui é descanso longo. Olha quem voltou.
Playtime's over, pet.
Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting them out.
Tá vindo pra lá mesmo?
Will, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting his priorities fixed. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
Will relaxes, and your connection fades.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
Não, aqui é intimidação. Pô, cadê o benefício do Will aí? Vintei.
Incredible. You actually think you hold the winning hand? Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
Boa intuição ali, hein, Milo?
Always at your side.
If death is soon to take Karlak, she should make every moment as rich as the last. Fight viciously, roar loudly, step boldly. She must make herself known.
Scratch's tail wags enthusiastically. Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mizora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue.
Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole.
Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it, but I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. Can already feel her scheming. She won't let me go without a fuss. Trust me on this. The same thought crossed my mind. I'm only to hunt the infernal, the demonic, and the heartless. but nowhere was it stated that I can't help one. Either we find it, or I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front line of the Blood War. And it means everything to me. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right.
Então, vamos ver se esse diálogo some.
All roads converge. I was the fathers at Moonrise Towers, and we need to say we can't and we won't. The shadow.
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse? I want to believe that as much as you do. Almost as much as Will does. But I just know there will be more to the story. There always is. It's a bad idea to play games with the devil. You never win. Not ever. Copper for your thoughts? Like I got something back. Something I've wanted for a really long time. When I touched you, I felt like a real person. My heart was racing, but I didn't hurt you. I don't have to be afraid of myself anymore. I don't have to hold back. Not sure the world's ready for unleashed Karlach, but it's getting it anyway. Thanks to Damon. Thanks to you.
É, mas vai precisar de outro mecânico que o Demon.
Me too, soldier. Gods, me too. For every knock we take, I feel like I get a little treat just to keep me going. Ugh, I don't want to think about that now. Misery always overstays its welcome, and joy leaves too soon. I'll cry later, but not now. Touch! Touch everything! Touch everyone that'll let me. Shake hands, dance a waltz, maybe even kiss a face or two if I find a good candidate. The world's my funhouse.
Aí você também tem outro diálogo além da Mizora? Não, e esse diálogo do pai dele não vai sumir.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
What's on your mind?
This dark land must be filled with the broken, the beaten, the desperate. The perfect preying ground for a devil who offers a way out for those who sign on the dotted line. I hope we end up seeing our friend Raphael down here somewhere. Help me find him, and you'll find out. When I was taken to his house, I was caught off guard. But now,
Cuidado,
I
Astário.
know what to ask for. Perfect! I knew you would understand.
The
shadow curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands. Poor soul. But in truth, if I had to choose between death and the Shadowfell, I'd choose death. Perhaps there's still a way to learn something from him. The dead can't deny their knowledge if asked the right question. This land is more than just soil and rock, root and leaf. It is a living being, in the form of a young Fey boy, with the forest itself in his eyes. His name is Thaniel. I've met him in my meditations, but since the curse was unleashed, I have not felt his presence. He is its prisoner, I fear. And as long as he remains so, his domain will lie in darkness.
Daniel é o meu cara.
If we can find him, we can break the curse. If you learn anything of the Shadowfell, or of a boy with the forest in his eyes, find me at once. I can't be exact, unfortunately. Time and the Shadow Curse won't have been kind to any traces that would have been left behind. A living witness is unlikely, I'll admit. But perhaps there'll be an unliving witness, or some lingering echo of what we seek. Don't worry. If you find something, you will know it. It's not easy, seeing the ravages of the Shadow Curse. But your camp is a most welcome solace. You've shared your fire with me, your company. A small pocket of light against the darkness. But one I couldn't do without. Thank you. You're too modest by far. What fate would I have met without you?
Modéstia, Milo?
Rotting in the goblin cells? Dying against an onslaught on the grove? More good has been done since I met you than in 100 years before. Words cannot express my gratitude. Yes, I think you do. Forgive me. Sometimes I forget myself, gazing on the beauty of nature's creations.
But quite the cozy setup you.
Mano, será que o diálogo do rolo só muda depois de eu perder meu olho? Tá, acho que já falei com todo mundo. Tá, laser foi primeiro. Eu fiz o círculo todo aqui, né? Então, a mimir. Será uma noite tranquila hoje? Visitante dos sonhos.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here. And getting stronger.
E a sua armadura?
I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's not your fault the world is wicked. You did the right thing.
The hurt runs deeper than he's willing to show you.
The voice of the Absolute is stronger this time. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already.
Perguntar o que eu posso fazer pra ajudar, porque eu não quero ser transformado, né?
I'm afraid this burden is one I have to carry alone. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me. I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me. Its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental. But where all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
Shah's blessings upon you.
Yes?
Hey, soldier.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Tenho obtido os. Ah, o osso do. Depois eu vou guardar no acampamento. Coçada.
Speak your mind. I'm listening.
Tá, ninguém teve sonho com o visitante de sonhos dessa vez? Tu, acampamento.
Yes. Oh, darn. It sounds...
Tu, vem comigo que você tá com...
What's on your mind?
Você tá com o colar dos mortos? Não, tá com um Brauma. Ah, mas já tá você, vem você mesmo.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if Now's a good time? It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole. The connection. Come into my mind. I don't remember how it started. Only how it ended. I was fleeing.
Deliro Umbralma. Spoiler, ela não morreu pro lobo. Ah, é, ela tem medo de lobo. Acho que fez parte do treinamento dela.
She asked my name. Can't remember what I said. Can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah. It hurts. That's all I remember. Normally I'd agree, but with you, it's getting easier by the moment. Fine. What's on your mind?
Sei lá, quero ver as opções. Só aparece essa.
I don't think I've ever had a confidant
Tá,
after
mesma coisa de Ana.
what I shared with you about my past, about being saved from the wolf. That is not something I would normally even dream of sharing.
Tá aqui perto, mas bora dar um. Não! Logo ela que eu tinha que ver. Morrendo.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Darkness. Pain. Daniel. Have to help. Daniel. Shadowfell. Shifts. And changes. But where Daniel is, always smells of lavender.
Já descobrimos uma dica.
Of the flaming fist. Investigating. Catherick Thorn. Rumors of Sharon Gold. Worse.
Opa!
Cares for nothing except his daughter.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Não devia ter perguntado quem era ele.
Let's get going. Best be on my way.
Alfira. Só mochila? Nada dos corpos? E às vezes ela perguntar alguma coisa da Jahira. Ai, vou parar por aqui. F5 e até o próximo vídeo.